So it's actually late at night, but I gotta hit the YouTube daily video quota, so I thought I should do like a raw, quiet, don't know where to put the mic. Yeah, this is more of like a raw and personal video to show you guys that I'm not just some dickhead that's trying to make money for the sake of making money. There's actually just like more to it, and I'm sure this is the same with like a lot of people you see online, but I just kind of want to show you what gets me going and why the fuck I like decided to do this crazy shit of like essentially improve life, meet new people, and hopefully like get more success. Now, same as everyone, I've always had like rushes of motivation where I want to start something. However, the main reason of me starting anything in the first place was actually being in like a deep place of pain. And when I say pain, like I don't mean like actual like physical pain, but like just like kind of internal suffering. So I've got an app on my phone called Journal, and I don't journal because personally I think it's a bit gay. But then again, I don't have any hate for anyone that does it. You know, it can help. But the only reason I use Journal is to log any really bad times, or really low times of my life. So I can look back at it and just be like, I don't want to be here again, which is why I need to carry on doing what I'm doing. And it's part of the reason I'm making this video. So the journal is probably the last place I'd like anyone to see, just because it's really personal and I don't write any like stupid shit in there. It's genuinely just like the worst times of my life. So if I scroll to the first one, it's actually January 2024, and it's the first time I started any form of business. And in it I put, I've got barely any money to survive the month. I need to make something happen, and then I just talk about what I'm doing. Okay, it's just like a short 2 paragraphs. But then throughout the year, right, I didn't log this too much, but throughout the year, I go on and I just genuinely list like the worst experiences ever. These include like having to go through a whole Christmas not having any gas at all, like having to sleep under 3 blankets because it was so fucking cold in my house, and just like not being able to have money to pay my mum, help her with the gas, or pay fucking anything. I then have one where it's like a picture, and it's literally me saying like, I literally don't have enough money for a fucking haircut. You know, a lot of these things are with money, because a lot of like the problems I've experienced have been financial. I've never had like physical worries of like myself and my body, because that's just something I can achieve quite easily. But money's kind of like a different story. I never had it growing up, and even now, to this day, it kind of is still an issue. However, it's not as bad as it used to be. So the point I'm making here is, everyone is going through a really shit time. However, one thing you could do to benefit from these shit times is log them down so you can see what real low you've been in and how you've like actually grown from situations. Because I look back at like month 1 or month 6 or year 1 of my business journey and where I was at, and holy fuck, like I did not think I'd be here right now. To tell myself that I'm gonna be in Bali, working online, quitting my part-time job, I fucking, I'm not gonna get to that. To tell this kid that, like, this is another picture of me sitting depressed in a fucking car. To tell myself here that I'm gonna be here today, it's fucking insane. So any time I feel some sort of like struggle or something bad happens, I open my journal and I'm like, I've come this far. I'm doing good. Everything is working out and it's coming together slowly, because it's hard to see how everything's coming together when it's over such a big period of time. Like, I've been doing this for 3 years now, 4 years, and I still don't feel like I've made a lot of progress. However, when I open up that damn journal app, I can see I am where I wanted to be from the start. And it just fucking like, it just gives you like another level of like reassurance that it's working, and it's taking time, and I just gotta keep doing this shit. Like, there's quite a few instances here. My last update was in March, and it was when I quit my part-time job, but I was still 2k in debt to my girlfriend. £2,000. That's a lot of money. I don't record any like inconvenient shit that happened in the day, like, oh fucking some guy shouted at me today. Like, I just genuinely record the times where I either A, didn't want to be alive, or like B, like something like fucking like pretty bad was going on. So if you're in a bad situation, or you're just not somewhere where you really don't want to be in life, I just recommend you write it down now. So in a few months, or even like as far to say like in a year, you can look back and see the progress you've made. And I guarantee you're going to be making progress, because if you're still here watching this video, you are someone that wants to achieve stuff in their life, and you don't want to just keep living the same fucking day over and over again, because a lot of these guys, like, they're living these years and these days on repeat and on cycle, and they are exactly where they started the year at the end of the year. So for those types of people, they're not going to see any progress. But if you're someone that's actually smart enough to learn skills and develop your character every single day, I promise you, you're going to get what you deserve. It just takes time. It takes different amount of time for different people. And the craziest part is, to kind of wrap up this video, everyone is on another fucking journey. Like, everyone's journey is so unique. So when you see like guys getting into sales, or guys getting rich from this business, it'll probably be a lot different to you. Even if you start doing a business or like a certain skill idea, you might move out of it and have like a complete different path. Like, at the moment, I would have never guessed I would have messaged someone on LinkedIn, and then he would have flew me out to Bali. Like, how the fuck do you even meet people like that? That's like insane. But yeah, I was lucky enough to get in a situation like this where I met like an absolute fucking G. And at the same time, luck only comes with attempts. They can't win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket. Like, that type of shit. Like, you only get lucky from trying. And that's exactly how you succeed. Anyway, if you're still here, to my 15 subscribers, thank you very much for watching. And fuck, have a good day, have a good night, wherever you are. Let's fucking go. Boom.